Hey everybody, welcome back to Baseball Card Therapy with Sean. Today we've got a mail day. So I've got 10 boxes of 98 preferred and a couple cards that also came. Whoa. 96 Stadium Club Extreme Winners Silver. Ran across the gold. It wasn't graded. A little bit pricey. So that may be on like the Christmas list or something. But that's it's a pretty badass card. I believe it had a low, not too crazy of a pop count. And we got Chip Jones Artist Proof New Pinnacle. Really, I want to get the Frank Thomas. There's about 5 of these that I want to snag. So, and then this one is for my 90s Yankees. Rookie Bernie Williams, 1990 Bowman Tiffany. Yeah, look at them braces. So that's a pretty, I think that's the first Bowman Tiffany I've ever got. So I've got a handful of other cards that'll be showing up for the next day or two. So I'll do a separate vid for that. This was a 10 box lot. One of them had no wrapping to it, but I didn't care. They said the pack itself was still sealed, so not stuck together. Cool. Grandstand, Mark Zunder, Grich. Scott Spezio, Grandstand. Kevin Brown, Grandstand. There's a, it's not an insert, subset, I do believe, of this. Yeah, Jeff Bagwell. Preferred Powers. And Mr. Fred McGriff. I'll pick these up from time to time when I find a lot of them at a reasonable price. Usually they go for about $20 a pop. But I know I got enough of these cases. I'm gonna have to start donating some of them to Christian Mission. Maybe a little kid will want it for put some crayons in or So right on top we got Mr. Maddox. Jimmy Key. Blue Jays and Egeretria. So these are pretty cool looking cards, even for back in the day. I remember I bought a handful of them. I think I usually found them in like Walgreens or something like that when I would go to the store. And so 98, I was about 4 years out of high school, so I was doing other stuff. Got some Andy Pettit. I don't know if that's a true rookie. That looks like a copper. Bobby Bonilla. Still getting paid. Mezzanine. It's a nice little parallel. And a Scott Rowland. Did they all say grandstand? I guess so, yeah. Can't remember what all inserts were in the 98 if you could get those. Was it tidal waves maybe? Exceptional. Ron Coomer. Francisco Cordova. There's a Griffey. Executive Suite. So I don't know exactly what the grandstand's most common. I think Executive Suite is the hardest to get. Gary Sheffield. Let's see. DONRUSS Preferred Showcase. Let me cut this wrap off and I'll read what the. Alright, we have 1998. Blah, blah, blah. We got preferred seating. Preferred seating. Single parallel feature. And that's the die cuts. Great Expectations. Numbered 3,000 with the first 300 die cut. Tidal waves. Blah, blah, blah. 1 in 410 should give you something. But I don't really see anything about the parallel or the seating there, so. But I'm pretty sure by now most people know. If not, you get a baseball cards, pedia, and they're pretty much spot on. So Darren Ernstad, that's not too bad a one. Raul Casanova. There's our first insert. Would be Mr. Gary Sheffield for the Marlins. At 1997. A little bit of that numbering's gone. Hideo Nomo. And a JT Snow. I could open these things up all day. Usually anything from, I'd say 97, 98, 99. I have no problems just sitting here opening it. Uh-oh. We got ourselves a heater in the back, so that's cool. Looks like we maybe have a little insert. I have a couple of the full boxes on my watch page, but I'm like, I just don't know if I want to drop that much for. Got Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. Bubba Tremmel. Scott Rowland. So this should be the preferred seating. Yeah, preferred seats. So the first three, all right, is that what it said? First 300 were die cuts. So Reggie Jefferson and Jeets. Triangles. Ishmael. King Griffey Jr. Carlos Delgado. And another mark. That's down to 3. I'm sure I'll break down one day and buy a full box just to see if I can get one of those precious metal gems, or is that what they were called? But I know the odds are just so far out there to get one. I did see one pulled online on an old video. Mr. Bonds. Will the Thrill. Sean Green. Die cut. It's a grandstand die cut. What's this say? Yeah, preferred seats. Tony Womack. And Andrew Jones. So that's 2 die cuts and 2 parallels, 1 insert. So not too shabby. And we're hitting the names, so. Frank Thomas. Henry Rodriguez. There's another bronze chrome, whatever that's they're calling it. Jared Wright, rookie. Kurt Schilling. Paul Molitor. Alrighty. Last pack. I do have one more thing I'm going to show. I'm going to get these out of the way and get a little bit of room. Mr. Paul O'Neill. Another. Cal Ripken. Oh, executive suite. So that's cool. Tom Glavine. And Deshaun Green. So that's not a bad little break at all. Let's gather up our winnings here. Alright, so this has nothing to do with baseball cards, sports cards. I got 2 of them. And, I've been wanting them for a good bit, but every time I find them, they're a little pricey. But let's keep that separated. So I got a friend or two out there that'll appreciate it. Smells like 1980. A little bit of cleanup. You got that guy. And this guy, their stickers are a little beat, but whoa. So we got Darkwing and Throttle and Dreadwind and High Test. Oh. I'll give these guys a little bit of wipe down. I don't know whether I'm going to transform them or leave them in the play mode or combine them. So I'll think about looking over and see. But yeah, the pictures I saw, they looked pretty good when they were transformed. I wish the stickers were a little better, but yeah, I think these are what, 97. All right, well, that does it for me today. So make sure you guys give a like, and I'll see you next episode.